Last summer, we got wind, literally. Monsanto was spraying Pencap M, which is a restricted use pesticide. The label said it was expired as of December 31st, 2013. So this was summer 2014 that this occurred. The spray log was posted publicly. Also, when they did their memorandum of understanding to the county, they listed that same restricted use pesticide. I met with Senator Roz Baker about this because I said the label's the law. This is crazy that this corporation is spraying things that are illegal to spray. We've reported to the EPA. I've been going around in circles. And I know by law they have to keep spray logs for 2 years. So this summer, their spray logs are going to expire. Is there anything you can do to help open investigation on this and try to look into and try to help us as a community enforce some of these labels at the very minimum?
If you call and ask us to do it, we'll then take a look at it. We will go investigate. You know, Monsanto and the biotech companies are the most profitable agricultural entities we've ever had in this state. The equipment that they use is state of the art. And you know, I often make the case when I go to the ledge and have to give testimony that nobody in the history of the state has ever applied pesticides better than the biotech companies. For just those, if I can, you have to let me finish.
I just told you one instance where we know it was violated.
That said, you know, the human condition prevails, and there will be human error. And that was the case, and they reported to the Department of Agriculture that they had used a chemical that they weren't supposed to. And it got posted, you know, with our group, and so it's duly noted, and they'll be cited for it. So they reported themselves.
Do you have the power, though, because there might be another leaked spray log from Monsanto earlier that year. They reported so much in their annual report, they reported exactly what was on that one spray log that was public. My understanding, we might have access to another spray log that shows maybe something different. Do you have the power to pull all of their spray logs based on the fact that they sprayed something that the EPA said was absolutely outlawed in 2014? Everybody knew it. It was one of those most unusual, when I spoke with Region 9, it was a very unusual pulling of a permit in that they just banned it outright. No one was allowed to sell it, no one was allowed to spray it, and here in July, 7 months later, they're spraying it possibly earlier. Can you pull all the spray logs? Do you have the power to go in and do that to make sure that it didn't happen on other days?
Yes, I do.
Will you do that? Is that something you can do?
If you send it to me in writing, Brad, I'll do it.
Yes. Mahalo nui.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Questions?
Yet, when several attendees of the meeting sent Scott Enright the request in writing for Monsanto spray logs, this was the response they each received. Thank you for your recent inquiry regarding pesticide spray logs from Monsanto on Maui for 2014 and 2015. The Hawaii Department of Agriculture Pesticide Branch does not maintain pesticide spray records for any applicator or business. The Pesticides Branch does maintain copies of records obtained during an inspection or investigation. These records may contain a snapshot of what pesticides were applied on any particular day. As such, only records related to the circumstances of the individual inspection or investigation are collected. If you are interested in these files, please complete and submit the request for a government record form, which is attached for your convenience. Please be advised that only closed case files may be obtained under the Uniform Information Practices Act. Please consult Chapter 149A of the Hawaii Revised Statutes and Chapter 66 of Title IV of the Hawaii Administrative Rules for answers to your questions regarding procedure and penalties. Both documents are available on the Hawaii Department of Agriculture website. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact me via email or the numbers below. Maui has 12, possibly more, unresolved cases of pesticide abuse that the Department of Agriculture will not release information on. The few cases that have been closed and released to the public do not contain pesticide spray log records, but rather contain information volunteered by the party responsible for the pesticide use violation. Scott Enright promised us the spray logs for the past years from Monsanto. Help us get them. Email scott.enright@hawaii.gov or call 808-973-9550. Join us on Facebook, Hawaii Opposition to Pesticide Exposure.